Hey guys, thank you so much for all of your support on the last at-home theater lesson video. Today we are back with another quick lesson that you can do at home. And we did give a name to this series, so it will henceforth be called Acting Up. So look for that on the Flag Shakes Facebook page, in our email newsletter, on our website, etc. So today's lesson is based off of Hamlet's advice to the players. So in Shakespeare's play Hamlet, he gives some advice to a couple of actors about the do's and don'ts of acting. So today I will be breaking down that speech and putting it into 2020 acting terms. So I will read you the Shakespeare text and then break it down into modern terms. So let's get started. So Hamlet says, "Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue." So basically, say your lines the way they were written and say them quickly too. "But if you mouth it, as many of your players do, I had as lief the town-crier spoke my lines." So don't just act out empty words, really know what you're saying, especially in Shakespeare. If you don't know what you're saying, then the audience definitely won't either. "Nor do not saw the air too much with your hand, thus, but use all gently. For in the very torrent, tempest, and, as I may say, the whirlwind of passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness." So don't over-articulate with your hand or body movements, because it won't look natural and it's distracting. "Oh, it offends me to the soul to hear a robustious periwig-pated fellow tear a passion to tatters, to very rags, to split the ears of the groundlings, who, for the most part, are capable of nothing but inexplicable dumbshows and noise. I would have such a fellow whipped for o'erdoing termagant. It out-Herods Herod. Pray you avoid it." So that one is kind of a lot to take in, but basically don't be melodramatic and bellow and yell and over-emote all over the stage, because you will lose your audience and it's kind of cheesy. "Be not too tame neither, but let your discretion be your tutor. Suit the action to the word to the action. With this special or step not the modesty of nature, for anything so overdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end, both at the first and now, was and is to hold, as 'twere the mirror up to nature, to show virtue her own feature, scorn her own image, and the very age and body of the time his form and pressure." So also, on the other hand, make sure you have enough energy. So be sure to add an action, tactic, or objective to the words you are speaking, which maybe we could go over in another video, so that they have a driving force underneath them. This will ensure that your words are natural and that they replicate real life, because we use objectives and tactics to get the things we want in everyday life all the time. "Now, this overdone, or come tardy off, though it make the unskilful laugh, cannot but make the judicious grieve, the censure of the which one must in your allowance o'erweigh a whole theatre of others. Oh, there be players that I have seen play, and heard others praise, and that highly, not to speak it profanely, that neither having the accent of Christians nor the gait of Christian, pagan, nor man, have so strutted and bellowed that I have thought some of nature's journeymen had made men, and not made them well, they intimidated humanity so abominably." So although caricatures or over-the-top characters can make an audience laugh, they cannot affect an audience the way that a truthful, thoughtful performance can. And then he goes on to say that he's seen a lot of pretty bad actors. "Oh, reform it altogether, and let those that play your clowns speak no more than is set down for them. For there be of them that will themselves laugh, to set on some quantity of barren spectators to laugh too, though in the meantime some necessary question of the play be then to be considered. That's villainous, and shows a most pitiful ambition in the fool that uses it. Go, make you ready." So Hamlet then says that those who are playing comical characters shouldn't ad-lib or say lines that haven't been written down for them, because although it makes some audience members laugh, it takes away from the overall story. And then he tells the actors to go make you ready for their show. So overall, there are some really good lessons in there. Say your lines with a swift pace, don't leave gaps in pauses, and really understand what you're saying. Be modest with your movements and dramatization to try to keep things natural. But also be sure to energize your words and add some oomph beneath them by by breaking down your tactics and objectives of the scene and character. And I have a bit of a controversy here. I know Hamlet says not to ad-lib, but I think we can all admit that we love a good one-liner from a clown character every once in a while. I don't think all acting has to be serious all the time. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed breaking down some Shakespeare, and hopefully some of these acting lessons you can actually use if you're an actor yourself, or you can just realize all the things that are going on in an actor's brain when you come see a show. So anyway, be on the lookout for more theater lessons, Backstage with Becky, poetry lessons, and all the different content that we have coming out on Flag Shakes pages and in our emails and all that good stuff. Anyway, be well, guys, and we will see you soon.